Alright. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to tonight's show. We're going to be doing Gran Turismo 3, because it's the first one that allows you to disable all of the copyrighted music. So now we just get to drive, and I get to not worry about getting angry emails every once in a while from displeased copyright licensed music holders that are right to do so. So yeah. I don't know what to expect. I've been playing a lot of GT5 on borrowed time, essentially. Don't know if that's really achievable live on broadcast as of yet. Hopefully the performance is increased to some value that is satisfactory to me enough to put it on, but for now, we will have to avail ourselves and start a little bit earlier, and that'll give us a lot of things to dick around with while we get there. Now, we played a little bit of Gran Turismo 3 in one of the many no-commitment streams that we did, and felt very much different. I don't know what really to expect. So it's gonna be a little learning experience for mostly me, and probably not for you, considering that you know everything about video games, don't you now? Okay. See how we do this. Yeah. And yeah. Me and my fucking Amish little haircut. Oh, Jedediah. No. I did do some weird magic to make this 16:9 from what I remember last time. It's allegedly pre-set up, so the 3D stuff is exactly where it needs to be. Probably should be listening to this. I may just let the intro take its course. Since suppose now we are actually entering a commitment, aren't we? I can't promise that I will 100% beat this, but I'll play this until I'm no longer into it. Which is probably not going to be quite a lot. Okay, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that this thing is also morbidly licensed. So, I don't know, we'll have to think about it a little bit as I duck the volume down to where I overpower it a little bit. Yeah, let's actually not risk it, shall we? Sorry that this had to happen, but... Oh, I've got my future librarian shit that's a little bit too small on me now. File operation. Et super que. Delete this one, thank you. Alright. Just going straight into the simulation mode, that's where we want to be. This is my home and garage for all your cars. You can save your game and check your progress in the game. The garage can hold up to 200 cars. How quaint. think I just deleted the save file that I had, didn't I? Because it is day 3. Okay, can I... Is he gonna show up again? No. Alright, this is where we pull out the magic cheat menu and do that one. There we are. And that should be a brand new squeaky clean file. There we are. Save that before we rush in to do anything. Okay. Got nothing in here. Yep. Game status. Percentage complete. Wins, races, win ratio. Licenses with all the little trophies that you get for those. Bonus cars acquired, trophies acquired. This is, I suppose, to trade cars with someone else. Legal credits. What is this? Please get in a car. That's a message. Could turn it into a shitpost, honestly. Come to GT Auto for your car maintenance and dress-up needs. Now I need a car dealer. And I think for the most part, you know I'm a fan of Japanese cars. So we could have the Mira TRXK, is that what I'm looking at? Storia X4. I have 18,000, so diehards are a big option we have. We can have a CRX Del Sol SIA Type R for a little bit over 18,000. So Honda's currently not something we can purchase. Mazdas. Could buy a Mazda Demio, which I won't. I think last time we went with a Miata. When I was dicking around with it, also known as the Unos in all other regions. This is a very pretty looking car. I'm kind of interested in that. How about here? FTO GP version R. Can't get a Lancer Evo 7. Even though that everyone obviously really loves that car for rallying and all that. Alright. How about Nissan? Or Nissan? No cheap entry level vehicles. Skyline GTR, everyone loves that. And there's something there. So they're not in complete ascending order. Subarus, pretty expensive. The Impreza WRX STI version 6. Not the WRC version from what I can tell. These are probably the ones, yeah. Oh no, they're all WRXs. This is version 6. That's also version 6. Oh, that's a wagon, the other's a sedan. Alright, yeah. Still don't know what those words mean, to be completely honest with you. Alto Works Suzuki Sports Limited. John was a big fan of this. Tried to get me to get one, but I remain unconvinced. These are some, I guess, designer cars. And a little bit out of my price range. Not buying a Vitz. Thought about buying an 8.6. I don't think I'm buying a Toyota. That's kind of a pretty looking car. I think I'm just like going over the same motions that I did before. No wonder I played like an entire hour of this and then had to stop. What was the difference between this and that? Oh well, how's it going? 128 horsepower at 6.5 thousand RPM. 156.8 Newton meters of torque. That's good to hear. What have you been up to? It's a front engine rear wheel drive. It's gonna be pushing me, not pulling me. Naturally aspirated too. And I think the difference with this was pretty minuscule, if like non-existent. I think it's got a little bit more torque. Displacement's about the same. And it's got less torque. At least less max torque, that is. I think that's also something we noticed. It was a little bit worse. So we're definitely buying. It even comes in red. So what's the purpose of that other one? I don't like white. Let's go Montego Blue Mica this time. I forgot this has a weird like Dark Souls whisper thing. Anyway, that's our car. That's all we got. Really, I've been taking some time to focus. Alright, good. It's good to hear. Yeah, I've been there too. You'll get out of it, hopefully. For me, it always just takes time. And a lot of fucking distraction. Let's remove some weight. This is AYC. Variable center differential. Oh, that I remember being really good. Variable center differential. It's really good. I think Surfin tried to explain it to me where it's something about the two wheels being able to spin independently from one another. Something like that. And apparently on drift cars they weld it together. Maybe it's a completely different thing. Shows how much I was listening to him. Sorry, Surfin. Turbo kit. I am still kind of scared of turbos. To be completely honest with you, I don't know what to do with them. Sports racing intercooler. Got single limited slow differential. You are saying words. The whole bit of that is I understand what differential is, and everything to the left or to the right of it, I blank out. Does it come with descriptions? Yes, thank you. I can actually maybe go and check that out now. Anyway, this is the upgrade menu. Port polish. Full engine rebalance. Yeah, I that's as far as I've gotten too. It's not very far, but it's far enough. Okay. So, let's get like a baseline timing on like 1,000 meters. I think I even had a thing that changes it to be metric instead of imperial units. Yeah, it's in kilometers an hour. Okay, it's R1 that changes this to this. Also, I think that because I reset the save stuff, I might have to disable the music again, because I forgot that that is probably going to be saved on there, and then I have to speak a little bit consistently, which is always a bitch, to try and fight it. We're gonna get struck this first time around, because I'm dumb. Okay, so we got 31 seconds. Almost 32. And every once in a while we'll come back to it. Let's see. Options. Like 16:9, thank you. Same show, like the new one, or some of the older ones. And out of all the tracks, these are the ones we get to listen to, so get ready to listen to the same 5 tracks every time we go out on the track. Yeah, let's get used to manual transmission again. It's for a racing wheel. Good. I don't think I even tried Samsho. I think I've always like, yeah, Samsho is cool, and then I don't touch it. Which is the most fighting game player thing to do. The most fighting game thing would be to complain about Samsho losing its way or something, and then someone discovers they haven't played it. Oh, do they now? Your locals must have a lot of people in them, because anything more than like one game is usually pretty huge around here. Yeah, someone used to have to forfeit or get a freebie. They probably don't like it. Alright, let's see what unlicensed racing looks like for us at the moment. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Oh no, there's the license requirement. So only towards the end you get like Beetle Cup and that. Everything else. Oh, that's a B license. Not all of these need it. Most of these don't, actually. Alright. Race information. No limitations on anything. First prize is 1,000. I don't even think we have locals here, man. So 15 people is pretty fucking good, to be completely honest. And anyone who shows up to locals is probably better at, in a sense, like more than one game. What do we get as a preview? Yeah, no one knows what a fucking computer is over here. Like, what do you want? Expect them to know what a fighting game is? Oh yeah, this is that weird NASCAR track that's just like a massive circle for no reason. Well yeah, obviously there's the one guy. Like how else are you gonna find about all those freaky hentai games, man? There are people for everything. If there's people still playing Hokuto no Ken, then that means that there's pretty much a person for everything. If I can sit here, and I guess Dragon's Dogma isn't really. I don't know, what's the most obscure thing I've played recently? Played Dragon Quest 1. And there's people still writing guides for that shit. I also have a bunch of people on my Twitter who are like, hey, you should try this game. And it's just like Tentacular versus 6-year-old child. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll stick to Mugen, thank you. Alright, what are we up against? 2 Toyota Vitz, a CRX Del Sol SI Type R, which I think was a Honda, not too sure. Have a Civic SI Type R 2, and then the Mini Cooper. Start final, start qualify. Let's try with qualify first. Qualifying starts after 1 warm-up lap. And we're doing like a rolling start too. It's even like getting me out of the pit as well. That means that probably every stage in this game has a pit. When are you letting me loose? Oh, there it is. It's right here. Alright. Okay. You didn't go into fifth. I'm losing speed by steering a lot. Oh no, I'm first. I'm oh right, because qualifying isn't really position based, it's time based, isn't it? I'm over-revving a substantial amount. But that's fine, the cornering will take down my speed. Because again, we have a complete mastery of physics going on here. I have finished at least 9th grade physics. Right? In 2 seconds. Sorry, I'll read that in a second. It has a little bit too many words for me. I'm trying to like I feel like I could shoot the shit when I was driving manual transmission. No, manual, automatic. Shit, see, I can't think. And now that I'm driving manual, it's just like, clutch kick is a fuck. Whatever are the spinning discs doing to my transmission, and then the gearbox, and then the ratios, and the How many laps do these people want? Like, eventually I'll get used to it and, like, be able to listen to it, and I'll probably get a little bit more comfortable with the idea. See, I'm not driving the line there. I'm a little bit over, which isn't great. You can notice there's, like, tire burn onto the asphalt too, which is an interesting effect. It kind of like makes a really impromptu racing line for you. Oh, that one I screwed up a little bit. Samsha 21. VSP, what the fuck is VSP? I'm sure it's special. That's, what is it? It's Hampshire 3? Right? Oh no, it's Hampshire... There's 5 before the new one. So it's the 5th one, And it has an expansion, and that's the special one. I'm probably an idiot. Yeah, it's called V Special. What else could it be? Holy shit. I'm like very slow these past couple of days. I don't know why. Like I used to be intelligent, and now I'm just as dumb as a bag of rocks. This is not confident steering. Also, we're on lap 8. I'm going a little bit wide on this one. And red line, there we go. A whole second slower. Bit too fast on this, I feel. Should have switched down a gear to have better acceleration. Again, I don't know how fucking cars work, right? I think we held that speed pretty good for a good long while. That light blinked on twice. Probably over-revved a little bit on that one, but should be fine. I mean, let me look. GT3 qualifying. Gran Turismo 3 qualifying. I know what qualifying means. How many laps? I don't know. That's fine. You know what? I'm confident that even if we lose all of this statistical bullshit, we'll be alright. Okay, I think that did change the pole position. Yeah, I'm like a whole 4 seconds ahead. So it's just, run a couple of laps and then maybe get to it. It's not run 10 laps and see how good it gets. Though it might be a good idea, you know? No rolling start on this though. And we know the kind of secret is going between 4th and 5th. 4th when cornering, 5th on straights, and that's kind of your luck there. I'm probably gonna hit 5th over rev a little bit, but now when I take the corner it'll go down. I'm a little bit wide on the corner. We'll make it up on the straight. It's vibrating, which I feel like is kind of making it unhappy. Oh, too late. Way too fucking late. Call that a late stop, early exit. I feel like the steering is not particularly sensitive, which is kind of expected, I think, for a PS2 game. It feels like I'm making very broad movements. I should start cornering there a little bit faster. And that's done. Almost 2 seconds ahead of the competition. I don't think that's particularly exciting. It's just like, how good do you corner, how good do you manage gears, that kind of stuff. It's interesting that there's like 3 guys that didn't finish at all. I guess I just have to wait for them to actually get those times if I want to see them. Okay. Midfield Raceway. I don't know. I'm just dicking around with cars, I don't know. I want to understand them better, but I don't think that's so Suzuki Alto works. It's a Volkswagen Beetle 2, Mazda Demio, Honda CRX Del Sol SIR, and another Honda Civic SI Type 2. I'm also trying to remember makes and shit, because I'm otherwise pretty bad at like recognizing cars and all that. Ooh, that's oversteer. Forgot we're qualifying, huh? Because that sure isn't going to be the fastest time available. I can tell you that. And that's a little bit outside of track limit. I'm oversteering quite heavily. So maybe that's kind of one of the things we'll try to rush when I get to tune the car a little bit. You are not very lucky, considering that this is your favorite. Okay, maybe a little bit too much speed on 4th gear, all things considered. Maybe just a little bit too much. I feel like that's the second time we did that, for much the same reasons. Whole 18 seconds. Yeah, I feel like I dropped down to 3rd for those, and for the best. The recommended gear be damned. See it again. Alright. It'll be a little bit of a learning experience, this, but we'll get there. No point in gearing up. I feel like that's such a bad corner take because I don't have the trigger throttle. I'm using the button instead. So I have to either be full throttle or not, which I imagine you can change. But hey, we didn't crash this time, so that's a direct improvement. Get in the slipstream, but maybe not here. That's a violation. The FIA will have my ass. I'm doing a really bad job of showcasing people's favorite game. Somehow got first. Okay, I don't think that was too terrible. We kind of lost a bunch of speed on that, but for the most part it was quite nice. See if I can keep first for like a whole lap. I lost some there. Because if I do this on a race, it's going to be my ass, you know? I also feel like the tires might be falling apart a little bit. It's a second slower because of our little incident. That was a little bit too much speed loss. I hit the brakes pretty hard there. I wonder if there are any good racing games on the DS. I wouldn't know. I imagine it's all Mario Kart and shit like that. There are some, from what I remember, like Ubisoft ones that might be actually real. But I don't. A little bit too fast. Started skidding on my front wheels, I think. On the inside. Fourth. Hey, buddy. Ridge Racer 64, is that even a thing? Or is that like a bootleg one? Okay, how's my times looking? Yeah, by the looks of it, I don't think I'm getting any better than 1:40.88. That sounds about just right. What kind of settings do I have on this? Oh, sorry. Spring weight, so that's suspension tuning. With a whole bunch of shit that I kind of don't understand. I know spring rate, I know ride height, I know shock absorbers, but all those other ones. Brake balance, don't even get me started. Gear ratios, I can probably wrap my head around. These ones I should probably tune down a little bit. From what I remember, they're right down the middle, yeah. So I'm not getting a lot of help, getting some. Alright, let's try for real. really bad gear up. Again, every time I start a race, I forget that I'm on manual transmission. Okay, that wasn't a terrible line though. Kind of like that one. That kind of lifted me. Now here's the corner I usually skid through a little bit. Now 4th to 2nd. It's probably a little bit too aggressive, but that's fine. I'm out of track limits. Stop steering. Just... That's another thing. I feel like I can't center this car. Like, the wheel is just not... That's bad. Okay. Got a lap to get all that back. Got a little bit too overzealous there. We still have a chance to beat him on the straight. Nah, I'm getting second in this. That crash was just too big. Can't believe I fucked up the first corner. Not a preview. Shit. I don't know. I kind of got into the racing game binge. I wanted to know what cars are about. Oh, and you gotta do the qualifying again if you want to do it. Alright, let's see how I do from 6th. I'm kind of morbidly interested in driving manual. Took it very slow, which probably would have been a mistake. Okay. Very good overtake as far as I'm concerned. I don't get to do those very often. Now let's see if we mess it up here. A little bit of oversteer, but other than that, pretty fucking good. Locked up. Okay. Now I just hold that. Whew. Alright, we had like some overtakes in that one, so it was a little bit more engaging. Managed to get a second and a half ahead of him at the end. So that's pretty good. So this thing really likes a straight. It's cornering a little bit oversteer, which I don't exactly know how to counter logically. Let's see, how to counteract oversteer. The fix is to countersteer. Turn the steering wheel in the direction of the skid. Maybe that's not the right term. Sway bars improve the car's handling around turns and corners. Sway bars. Anti-roll bar. Okay. Alright, we'll consider it. I don't know why I keep readjusting my microphone or some shit. Super Raceway, Midfield Raceway. Next one is Trial Mountain. Oh, we know Trial Mountain. Let's see if we can't do anything with $4,000 though. 4,000. Stability control and others feels like the thing. The center differential makes it possible to change the front and rear torque distribution in a four-wheel drive vehicle. Setting range is 100 front, 0 rear to 0 front, rear 100. A four-wheel drive vehicle can be made to handle like a front-engined front-wheel drive car by shifting the torque distribution to the front wheels. Or like a front-engined rear-wheel drive car by shifting the torque towards the rear wheels. Torque distribution cannot be changed while the vehicle is moving. Okay, so that's for four-wheel drive cars total. This component is for the adjusting of the yaw control system, which generates yaw movement of the vehicle by controlling the left and right drive wheels' torque distribution. High setting results in greater yaw movement. For better cornering during acceleration, note that too high setting increases oversteer, making tire spinning more likely. And it cannot be installed in this car. And everything else is pretty much make the car lighter weight. Ooh, and you have like the whole life to traction ratio. From high grift soft compound tires to long life hard compound tires. Oh, that's, I see. So technically I'd like a soft or a super soft, because it's more of traction, less of a life. Or like somewhere around here. These are still quite expensive for me though. Simulation tires. Tire that even more closely approximates the characteristics of actual real-life tires. These tires make driving with the game controller extremely difficult, and so provide a virtual experience of real-life driving as opposed to video game driving, requiring early braking, careful steering, and delicate accelerator manipulation. Sports tires are for paved road driving and have a greater grip than normal tires. A set of front and rear tires mounting high-performance tires enhances a car's cornering, acceleration, and braking performance as the most effective upgrade. Alright. So ideally I wouldn't want to take the simulation tires because it makes my life more difficult. Oh, there's even more. Drive shaft carbon. Limited slip differential. Two-way, 1.5-way, two-way. Okay, let's read up on this. The limited slip activates the limited slip effect only during acceleration, and so is suitable for front-wheel drive vehicles, which are difficult to turn under any conditions. The absence of the limited slip effect during braking makes it possible to maximize turning power. However, the tendency of the vehicle to lose stability during braking should be noted. The shortcoming of this type of limited slip is that vehicle characteristics during acceleration change greatly when the accelerator is released to decelerate. So this is essentially if I had the Civic Type R and put this on it, it would corner a little bit better, but then it would probably have more trouble with like me just letting go of accelerate and letting inertia take me instead of just fully braking for something and then taking a better line throughout. Reduces the effect during acceleration for maintaining the full limited slip effect during acceleration. Powerful traction during braking prevents excessive reduction in the force of the car, attempting to turn. Free of quirkiness. All good. During both acceleration and deceleration. Stabilizes vehicle attitude during braking, thereby permitting even harder braking. Delivers powerful traction during acceleration, which clearly makes turning more difficult and so suited to drivers who are skilled at turning, which is not me. Muffler, air cleaner, naturally aspirated tune-up. Port polish. Displacement up is pretty fucking good. Ain't no replacement for displacement, is what I've heard. Sports ROM right there. Has all the Madden games on it. Sports brake and brake balance control for 10K. All-purpose beginner-friendly suspension kit that covers all types of driving from street to circuit. Both front and rear shock absorbers are adjustable to one of 10 damping force levels. Camber's angle is also adjustable. Clearance is lowered approximately 1 inch in the front and back. Suspension is not excessively hard and so prevents the car from bouncing on rough roads. I think I'm gonna save up for tires. I think tires are where it's at. I'll do a full, qualifying lap thing just to get used to this. Because for some reason or another, I feel like this is, quite a different, physics engine than most other GTs. Feels a little bit heavier and takes into account, straightening wheels and all that. Okay, yeah, this really is Trial Mountain. Look at this. That was a bad turn. Done so much better. I feel like I might just take a little bit of a leap here. Okay, didn't go that fast. More brakes are required for that. Too much speed. Alright. I feel like most of my problems currently are just grip. I kind of like that turn. It's a little bit aggressive, but I did that with the Skyline GTR, I think. That was kind of a worse turn. Very much took it wide. Yeah. I'm just losing grip really fucking hard. That's probably a little bit too far off track limits. Yeah, this baby turns on a dime. A little bit too much speed for my liking. I think I might have shifted up a little bit too fast, but since this is straight, it's going to be probably fine. Could have been better. Lost way too much speed in that. That was a bad turn. Where we build it back up. A little bouncy, but that's fine. Alright. I feel like I'm alright on this track. We've played it in a bunch of other games. Though I will definitely fuck up that first corner in this one. The one that goes into the tunnel. I have a sneaking suspicion that that'll suck particularly hard. I might just sit in third for the first time. See if I can't get a better line into it. No, too much speed. Alright, well, thanks for sticking around. Hope you had an okay time. I feel like they took that corner better than I did. Fuck. That's a massive loss of speed there. We'll regain it right here on the straight. I don't know if I want to fall down to second gear for that. Okay, nice. We're already in fourth gear in the tunnel, which means we regained, or at least retained, a lot of the RPM. I feel like I lost a little bit too much. Not good. Span those wheels underneath myself. It's like not good. Probably taking it a little bit too early too. Yeah, that could have been much better, I feel. But hey, a win's a win. And with a second and a half to spare, that's pretty good on my watch. Event winner. That's me. I got an 8.6. Bonus car acquired, check garage. Cobb will hate me. He'll think I bought this shit. It's here, right? Yeah. Sprinter Treno GT Apex A86 Type IJ. I think that's like the market they're from. IJ probably international and then Japan. Or it might not be, I don't know. Mileage, drivetrain. Okay, that's pretty good. Same power, a little bit less valuable. Wheel, what is wheel? Wheel selection. Oh, like the rims and shit, alright. 14.8 Newton meters. Why does that feel like really low? 14.8 at 5,000 RPM. It is quite low. Oh, but that's in a lower RPM. Displacement 1.8. Lower displacement by quite a lot. What is actually displacement measured in? I've been looking at that CC thing. It's like... It's not cubic, right? Oh, it is cubic centimeters. Why isn't it cm to the power of third then? Okay, so I guess I do know something about displacement, don't I? Because it is a measure of volume, after all. I was like, CC? Not... I'm just dumb. Sorry, I'm just dumb. I don't know. Also, what is DOHC? DOHC. Dual overhead camshaft. So it's like two things with a middle bit. Is that right? Oh no, it's two. Dual overhead. So is a VTEC a SOHC? VTEC and SOHC is a single cam engine. Yeah, alright. I understand. It's a VTEC is a modified SOHC. See, I can draw conclusions. So how... So how does this actually translate into motion? I wonder. Because if you have like two camshafts, how do you make it into one point, like mechanically? It's two camshafts per bank of the cylinder head. One for the intake valves and another for the exhaust. So those little, like, teardroppy things. There's one for intake, one for exhaust. Therefore, two camshafts for a straight engine, or a total of 4 camshafts for a V engine, or a flat engine. DOHC design permits a wider angle between intake and exhaust valves than in a single overhead camshaft. Which improves the air-fuel mixture flow through the engine. A further benefit is the spark plug can be placed at the optimum location, which in turn improves combustion efficiency. Another newer benefit of dual overhead camshaft engine design is the ability to independently change/phase the timing between each camshaft and crankshaft. This affords better fuel economy by allowing a broader torque curve. Although each major manufacturer has their own trade name for their specific system, overall they're all classified as variable camshaft phasing system. Okay, that doesn't have much to do with me, but that's interesting nonetheless. So essentially there's two cams that are slightly asynchronous from each other, one for the intake, one for the outtake. And they just rotate for each cylinder. Instead of one cam essentially doing both operations at the same time. I imagine one being pushed out and then the other doing that kind of motion like a seesaw thing. The oldest configuration of overhead cam. I'm reading about single overhead now, just to see whether or not there's like an actual benefit to it. Therefore, a straight engine, which is, what is that? We'll look at that later. It's a total of one camshaft, and a V engine or a flat engine has a total of two camshafts. One for each cylinder. So it... Wait. One for each cylinder. So you... Yeah, because of course the VTEC is a single overhead, but that means the... Oh, now I get it. So in V engines, right, you have the pistons themselves, and you have essentially one cam, which is the teardrop things, spinning essentially on top of one of the pistons, and then some other like sort of mechanical lever, which is, it is essentially a lever, right, mirrors the operation on the other side, or like inverts it in this case, I imagine. Because one is intaking, one is outtaking, and the opposite is true too. It's just it's like in guns how there's single action, double action, that kind of thing. Feels like an adequate analogy. Apparently the lever thing is called a rocker arm. Oh, and a straight engine is just like cylinders in like a line. That's why it's straight. Well, V ones are like two different pistons like that. Or more like cylinders, not pistons. I don't know if I can use those interchangeably. They're obviously a different thing. Like 6 cylinders, 6 piston. No one says 6 piston. So I'm guessing cylinder is the preferred term. That's alright. Alright, now I'm a little bit smarter. Just a little bit smarter. Not by much, mind you. Not by much. Again, the whole point of this isn't to actually play Gran Turismo. It's to understand cars. It's the greater ambition of this whole thing. Alright, so let's get some better tires. Can't afford the racing ones. Those are at... Like, ideally, I'd want to have the super soft ones, it feels like, because those are just generally going to be better for the race times we're doing, unless it's like 17 laps or whatever, then like having slicker ones are going to be better. But for now, let's go to sports. Spend our hard-earned money. And let's see if that just like straight up translates into a little bit more speed. So last time we had 31.81. Okay, maybe with a little bit better gear changes, I'll manage to do that better. Okay, and it remembers my shit. It's fine. So we didn't shave too much off. It's close to like 1/10 of a second. But that's kind of obvious because we only really changed grip, which is going to be better later. I'm trying a little bit more aggressive gear changes, and it feels like I'm behind already. Yeah, definitely behind. Like by a full car length, essentially. I mean, for... what is that, 2/5 of a second? It's 1/10, then 100th, so 2/100ths of a second? Okay, the ghost is either really fucked, or I don't understand something. Because I'm moving faster than it, but it's still ahead of me. Like, I'm consistently beating it by a little bit. So right now we've officially shaved like 1/10 of a second. Than where we were. It's nice that I could delete these and so just leave the two good ones. I'm surprised that like having more grip didn't result in like an actual increase in speed. Obviously I ran this test like once, so fundamentally it's not going to be quite a lot. And I can sell the 8.6 if I really feel like it. single race. What is it? Oh, they're all single race. Well, they're 3 individual single race. Front engine, rear, mid-engine, rear, forward drive. A lightweight cup. Stars and Stripes Grand Championship. Alright. American Power. Imagine that's all American makes. Cars with the feel of open air. Race with the feel of wind in your face. Spider and Roadster. Whatever that is. 80s Sports Car Cup. Famous cars of the 1980s gather here. High revs, high power, naturally aspirated engines. And these are B-class races too. And these are only for the beginner ones. Amateur, I imagine, takes A-class and above. International B, A. There's some B stuff too. This is gonna be like International B and International A, right? Rally events. That feels like it's gonna be separate. So there might just be like its own rally license, huh? Whole ass rally system and endurance races. 300 kilometers of Grand Valley. Let's go 100. 2-hour passage to Colossa. Two-hour endurance on Trial Mountain. I wonder if it's just like actually 2 hours. I guess it might. Why not? It is an endurance race, isn't it? Special stage Rat 11. I don't know what that kanji is. I'm not gonna even try. I think that means Tokyo. Tokyo R246. And the title Tokyo's fastest. Oh, it is. It says it on the top left. Tokyo Route 246. That's what it means. Côte d'Azur. Super Speedway, 150 miles. It's kind of like a... Was it a Daytona? What licenses do we have? Right. So it's BA, International B, International A, Super License, and then Rally. Ideally, we take these two, and if I can, I'll manage these. With my level of skill, if I get A, which I might get by chance, it'll be very good. International B, probably terrifying. And Rally License is probably like an entire different skill set, which I'm yet to have, so it'll be interesting to get. Though I think, unfortunately, I am kind of feeling done for today. I know it's a very small amount of time we've put into this. It's like, what, 2 hours, essentially? But I just kind of don't feel like doing this anymore. It'll probably be shorter streams with this. Not the massive, like, 4 to 8 hours that I usually do. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe one day I'll get, like, really into it and we'll do a bunch of hours and get some people in and talk about cars and that. But for now, I think that's enough. I mean, we did the whole Sunday Cup and we got an 8.6. It's all good. And I'll have to see what cars I can, like, get, because I'll technically have to do the Sunday Cup quite a lot to get the payouts for some of the cars. Because we're gonna need a, like, cool, like, 20,000, I think, to maybe get a front wheel drive, front engine car for one of those. And then like maybe if I get the Civic Type R again, but I don't feel like taking the Civic Type R. Obviously, it's like so far my crutch has been that car, but I don't know. Anyway, that's been our show for tonight. I hope you got something out of all of that. I certainly did. I'll see you tomorrow, roughly 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. Though that's not a guarantee considering how badly I'm doing about being on time lately. So yeah, see you then. I hope you have a good night. Take care. Bye.